Number 3, Star Killer from The Force Unleashed.
Relax, General, I'm still here.
Actually, like, straight acted by a guy. They've got all these things on his face, get all his facial stuff into the game.
Definitely talked about that.
Yeah, got all the gestures and stuff.
Definitely some of the, no one can doubt this is some of the best voice acting that's ever come out of a video game.
Roxy, you're not staying here, come on.
It's modeled off of his face, right?
Yeah, that is him. Like, basically that's the closest I've ever seen to taking a person and having him act and put him in the game.
We got to make our own Star Wars.
Yeah, that kind of cool underhand sword style, that's totally X Factor right now.
It was Vader trying to see how far the Force could go. And Star Killer is as far as the Force can go, which is very, very X Factor.
Which I think one of the game designers described him as a Force wrecking ball. Amp that up 10 times and you get Star Killer. Yeah, that's great. Number 2, Solid Snake. There's a speech where he comes out of the tunnel with Raiden in Arsenal gear talking about you need to find what you want to fight for.
Find something to believe in and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future. Believe in what? That's your problem.
It's like, yeah, Snake!
And I know we were watching YouTube videos, and I know the one part he said was like, when the amphibious jumps off the thing, and Snake just jumps after it. Because he's like, totally.
He breaks the cuffs first, and then... I want David Hayter to, like, narrate my life. Him or Jeremy Irons, I can do without those.
James Earl Jones.
When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass.
Oh, it's not true. That's impossible!
Number 1! Come on, guys, you know this is coming. Sephiroth. He's cool, man. Yeah. He's got kind of this like well, I mean, obviously carrying like a 10-foot sword isn't very understated. But I mean, like his voice though, like he kind of is always very calm, and that you're just like you know how dangerous he is.
And we talked about actually having a characterization, and I feel like Sephiroth in FF7 has not a lot of character. He has good character, but not great. And I think in Crisis Core is really where Sephiroth's character is finished.
Sure.
Because when you first see him as Zack, he hasn't gone crazy yet. From, you know, seeing Genova and everything and seeing what he really is. And he's such a cool character then still. He's so cool. And then he goes crazy and he's more badass.
Number 1. Alright, so that was the top 10 video game characters of all time. Let's run it through again. Number 10, GLaDOS. Number 9, Cloud. Number 8, Arthas. Number 7, Axel. Number 6, Auron. Number 5, Zack. Number 4, Andrew Ryan. Number 3, Star Killer. Number 2, Solid Snake. And number 1, Sephiroth. Awesome list. Let's throw it over to Nick Harms for the check.
Thanks, Nate. This is Nick. This is the check. Coming almost live to you from my dorm room. Yay! Okay. The list was very good, and I agree with most of it. But here is what I think. Some of the characters that got left out. I think representing the girls, you gotta have Samus in there. Probably the most badass female. You could make a case for Lara Croft, but mainly Samus. I like Marcus Phoenix, Ryu Hayabusa, notorious hard video game character, Dante, very badass, Sam Fisher, very good video game, good game to play. I like Kratos from God of War. I I gotta give it to Master Chief. Just mentioning him, I think that he did deserve to be off the list, but I'm just giving him a little bit of props right here. And who I really think got cheated was Duke Nukem. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta look it up because he does some badass things. That's the check.
All right, thanks, Nick. And that was the top 10 video game characters of all time. Next week, we're going to take care of
Top 10 movie soundtracks.
top 10 movie soundtracks.
Very excited.
It's going to be a really fun list to do because we're just basically going to go through our iTunes and pick out all the songs that we listen to the most.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to put forward that list. That'll be good.
Could be tough, but got a lot of iconic music.
We'll look to see you guys next week for the top 10 movie soundtracks. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Mama? Mama Luigi?